Alright, Shalom. First off, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rahakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of the great millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. And a sincere peace and salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this word and truth and in all sincerity. So, Brother Ganan from DC Church coming back at you with a quick video. And Lord's will, I wanted to title it or go into the Most High won't destroy his elect. You know, the elect men is not going to be destroyed. And I got a couple scriptures written down, but I'm going to get off course already. And this is Ezekiel 9 verse 4. It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And that mark in the Hebrew is the wa, meaning exempt from judgment. You know, so that's that covering, that's that protection. Just like back in the days of Egypt, in the days of Egypt, you will mark your doorpost. Now it's a spiritual mark upon the elect, man, and through the Spirit, the elect men won't be utterly destroyed. This is Genesis 18 verse 32. It says, and he said, oh, let not the Lord be angry, and I will speak yet but this once. Peradventure 10 shall be found there, and he said, I will not destroy it for 10's sake. So this is back in the days when our father Abraham was pleading for Lot's life, and he was asking him. He started all the way up to I believe 50, asking him, all right, if it be 50 righteous men, will you destroy the city? Because the Most High was preparing to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah for all their wickedness. And Abraham was like, wait. Lot is there, you know, and Lot is a righteous man. So pretty much will you spare it for his sake? And the Most High said, and Most High said, and he said, I would not destroy it for the 10's sake. So the Most High wouldn't destroy that place for the sake of the righteous men. And that's the same thing today. You know, the Most High is not going to destroy this great whore, America, you know, Babylon the Great, because the righteous is in there, man. You know, so when people be like, oh, you keep saying, well, America going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles or the pestilence and this, that, and the third, you know, these things is not going to touch the elect, man. You know, and if like say the pestilence with this coronavirus shit, if it do touch a brother, he's going to be delivered from it. You know, if the brother's truly of the elect. You know, this is Malachi 4 verse 1. It says, behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, and it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as cows in the stall. You see, so in verse 1, it's talking about the destruction as brothers is always going into, the thermonuclear missiles, you know. And the scripture says that it pretty much when this place is done getting burnt up, it's going to leave them neither root nor branch, meaning it's going to be utterly destroyed, as brothers has always said. However, but unto you, unto the elect, speaking of the elect, unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and they shall go forth as cows in the stall. You see, so that's another example of the elect being delivered, man. You know, the elect is going to be delivered from all of these troubles. I'm just getting scriptures on examples of just hammering in on the point, man. And that don't mean, of course, we know we're gonna have martyrs, but what's gonna happen pursuant to Second Thessalonians, or First Thessalonians is the second chapter, that the men that die on this side is gonna go immediately to the chariots, man. You know, so you get your first seat on your payback on this place, man. So ultimately, there's nothing you can really do against the elect, man. This is Zechariah 13, verse 8. It says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, two parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. You see, the third shall be left therein. That's talking about the elect. So 2/3 of the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, is going to be destroyed, man. That's the 2/3 of our nation. However, it's going to be a third part that should be left therein. Verse 9, it says, and I will bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power. You see? So that's talking about the elect, you know? So we're going to be tried. We're going to go through some trying times. We're going to go through Jacob's trouble as well. However, we're going to call on the name of Yahweh Bashem Awashah, and as the scriptures just said, he will hear us, man. He's going to hear his elect, and that's how we're going to be saved through this thing, man. You know, the Most High is not going to destroy his elect. The elect will be exempt from this, man. And that's why you got to keep it in your mind and purge your conscience that you are of that number and have confidence. The word confident means to be with faith, man. You got to have faith in the Lord and know that the Most High is not going to destroy you and all the sincerity of your heart, man. You know, and that's what you got to meditate on. That's how you got to constantly think. One more scripture. This is Matthew's 16. This is Matthew 16 and 28. It says, verily I say unto you, there shall be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. You know, so and that goes and prove that some men, some brothers, some members of the elect is not even going to taste of death, man. You're not even going to die. You know, the life you're living right now will be internal. You will never experience death. You know, and that's something to think about. That's something to meditate on. That's something to prepare your mind for. You know, because you're going to see a lot of stuff. However, you never going to die. Ever. You know? Ever. So, the Most High is not going to utterly destroy his elect. And that is just the quickest way to just prove that point. You know? Just a couple scriptures, and there's plenty more out there. There's plenty more scriptures to hammer in on that point. But, you know, without being long-winded, the Most High will not destroy his elect. You know, matter of fact, shit. This is Sirach 2 and 10. It says, look at the generations of old and see did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth in the time of and forgiveth sins and saveth in the time of affliction. You know, and that's to the elect, man. That's to the elect. You know, that's to all the looking at the generations of old. That's talking about the men of the Lord that had faith in them, that had faith, the righteous men. You know, and you got to remember, we've been predestinated to be back in the same situation that we in. So though trouble is going to come upon us, these are the things that we're going to meditate on. So Lord's will, brother's spirits was lifted up, and whom this may be for, let him hear it. You know, but with that, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakudash, double honors to our apostles and elders up in Great Millstone, rule well. And a sincere peace citation to the elect. You know, keep pushing, stay strong, have faith. Shalom.